What's up, you guys? It is Jack back filming another video for you guys. So, this week's video is going to be about smells, about scents that specifically turn me on, okay? I've talked about turn-ons on this channel before, but they were kind of only like personality traits and body parts that turn me on. I've never actually taken a trip down memory lane and thought about like smells that I link to sex. And you guys, I swear to God, I was brainstorming for this video, and some of the stuff's like Cologne, like spoiler alert, Cologne's on this list, but some of the stuff's like obvious, and then other stuff is like, oh wow, oh, you guys are gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, oh, that turns you on? Oh, well, I left my dog in the car. I left the oven running. Bye. So this video, for whatever reason, subconsciously, I am turned on by these smells. I don't know why. It ain't my fault. I didn't one day decide to be turned on by this weird nonsense. It's not like super weird. It's not like I'm like, I love the smell of diapers. But yeah, without further ado, if you're interested in the scents that turn me on, then stick around. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it, guys. Okay, you guys, so number one on this list is gonna be cologne. There is no better scent in the world than when a guy is sweating off his cologne and it's like the scent of sweat mixed with his cologne and it's polluting the air and I'm like breathing it all in. God says being gay is a sin, yet he invented cologne and invented boys and invented sweat glands and then mixed it all together and then expects me to be like, I like girls. False. But anyway, I love the scent of cologne. You guys know this. This video really quickly is sponsored by Scentbird. They sent me a lot of shit. Like, this is a lot of cologne. I don't know why they sent me. I can already smell it through. I love boys. So you guys, Scentbird is a subscription service where for $15 a month you get sent a vial of cologne, you twist it up, and then you spray it, as I spray it in my eye. Anyway, you get between 120 and 140 sprays in each one of these vials. These are designer fragrances. This one is Versace. This is how much comes in it. But yeah, designer fragrances, not that cheap shit. Remember back in the day, like everyone at like, this was like the middle school locker room, people would spray themselves with that like cheap stuff from like Walgreens, and it would literally like, the combined mess of cheap body sprays would like smell almost like nuclear. That's how badly it smelled. These are good designer fragrances. I got these 5 fragrances. They are ranked from my favorite to my least favorite. They're all good though. So definitely check out Scentbird. You guys can use my discount code JM30 for 30% off your first month. You can get 5 vials of different cologne for the same price, if not cheaper than a bottle at the store. You also don't have to leave your damn house. Leaving my house these days is like, I don't have the time. I mean, I do have the time. I have all the time in the world. I don't have the energy. Second of all, I hate, there's always that lady who's like floating around being like, can I help you? What do you want? Do you want to try this? Do you want to try this? And I'm like, get away from me. Anyway, yeah, we are in the year 2019. Just go to Scentbird.com, use my discount code. There's also perfumes there. So I hate the smell of girls. I'm the gayest thing you'll ever meet in your life. So when I smell a girl, I'm like, but if you are into perfume, Scentbird.com. But yeah, colognes are by far one of the biggest turn-ons. But anyway, buckle up because we are moving right along, guys. Okay, you guys, moving on. This next one is probably, I should probably, you know, keep this to all of these I should probably keep to myself. This next one is gonna make me sound like straight up, like Lana Del Rey. I feel like all her songs talk about this. I feel like this is all she sings about. But anyway, I don't know why. Typically, you guys know, my type tends to be like the Ansel Elgort, Noah Centineo, like the young, handsome, America's sweetheart type of guy. However, I am attracted to older guys, don't get me wrong. And when I am attracted to them, for whatever reason, I'm drawn to this, the scent of like, is this problematic? It may be. I'm drawn to like the scent of like alcohol, like whiskey breath. Maybe there's a little bit of cigarette scent in there. Very bad. You guys don't smoke. However, I don't know. There's something about a man who like there's still some aftershave lingering on him and his pores are like spitting out whatever the byproduct of alcohol is. Okay, you guys, this next one is chlorine. That's what we're gonna talk about. And okay, let me just say, before I make videos like this, I always go online and I'm like, scents that turn people on. Because I wanna see what other people are saying and I wanna read up on things and be like, oh yeah, that turns me on too. These people are like turned on by like popcorn, like one thing, like in one magazine, they were like, oh, you're definitely gonna hook up with a guy if you smell like popcorn. And I was like, what? And that's not even like a one-time thing. Every magazine, like Cosmo was talking about it, like all these magazines were like, a guy's gonna, you know, fuck you right there on the floor if you smell like straight up a tub of buttery popcorn. And I was like, I don't know about that one right there. But anyway, no one ever talked about chlorine. And chlorine to me, I'm not gonna say it's like the most drawing scent, but like when a guy smells faintly like chlorine, if I can smell him through the chlorine, like there's a little bit of like sweat, I don't know. I feel like it goes back to like during my like sexual awakening, I would go to like these pool parties. This was like during early high school and stuff. The boys would smell a little bit like chlorine and we'd be like roughhousing a little bit, wrestling and stuff like that. Maybe that's where it comes from. I would rate chlorine like a 1 out of 5. Like I'm not like super into it, but I am kind of into it. However, that is a perfect segue into talking about soap. I want to talk about soap really quick. Soap is like a negative 1 out of 5. I'm not... You guys, there's this guy named Napoleon. Does anyone remember history class where like Napoleon was that guy? I have no idea what the fuck he was. Was he like an emperor Napoleon? Was he a dictator? I don't know. There was a guy named Napoleon and he would always come home from like war and he would tell his wife not to shower for like a week. I'm not that crazy, okay? However, I'm not into shower sex. I'm not into like anything where it's like, oh, just got clean. I want to like smell a guy, like not badly, like I don't want like a bad smelling guy, but overall I'm not into like, oh, I just smell like Dove soap. Like I'm not into it. What's the point? I don't know. What's the point? I don't understand. This next one is another thing that I'm not turned on by. Negative 5 out of 5 is what I rate this next one. The scent of food. When I was looking up, like I said, I was looking up all these scents that turn people on. I kept seeing like donuts and vanilla and chocolate. No, like food is here and I love food and I love boys, they're over here. I don't want them to mix. I'm a germaphobe. They're two separate things. I don't like when people touch my food. I don't know. I'm weird about that. So I don't like when the two mix. Negative 5 out of 5. Don't smell like food. Don't smell like chocolate. Don't smell like vanilla. Please smell like, you know, like you're a little sweaty. Which takes us to sweat. Scent of sweat. This is also, I'm gonna say something that is gonna rock the boat a little here. Are you ready for this? I don't know why. You guys, I swear to God, when I say this, you're gonna respond with like this. You're gonna be like, what is going on? You're gonna be like,
what's not clicking? What's not clicking?
I don't know. I don't hate the smell. I don't know what you guys know. I love high black socks. I love high black socks on a guy. That being said, if you're wearing white socks, get away from me. If you're wearing low cut white socks, get away from me. It's just high black socks. I don't know. There's just something about it. Like some people really love like the smell of like underwear. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's not clicking. The earliest memory of this, I don't know why all of these are like, I was wrestling with boys. I feel like I was not a big like roughhousing with the boys type of person back in the day. Yet all of these, is that like, I don't know, maybe I just wrestled one too many boys back in the day and now I'm a flamer. I don't know what happened to me. Who knows? But anyway, back in the day I remember it was like raining out and I was inside and I was fighting with this guy over something. This was like freshman year or something like that. And he was wearing high black socks. And like he smelled like wet grass, summer, sweat. It was like all like this, it was just like a masculine smell. It was like, I don't know, why is that? I don't know why that's a try. Is it the pheromones? Like I'm smelling pheromones on people? I don't know. Like am I attracted to like male pheromones? I don't understand science. I don't understand law of attraction. Yeah, what else? Grass. That's another thing I want to talk about. Oh yeah, sweat is like a 5 out of 5. I'm really turned on. Grass. Grass is another thing. Like if you just mowed the lawn, like, I don't know if this, like, dates back to, like, that fantasy, like, the boy next door who's mowing the lawn or something like that. I feel like hot people only mow the lawn. Am I crazy? I feel like no one, like, I've never seen somebody unattractive mow a lawn. Have I just not been paying attention? But guys who mow lawns and, like, smell like sweat and grass and summer, I don't know, that turns me on. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah. The scents that turn me on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm probably gonna think of one tonight where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that weird thing turns me on. But anyway, yeah, definitely check out scentbird.com. Use discount code JM30, 30% off your first order. I think it's an affordable way to try out new fragrances and smell good and turn on the boys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm interested in the psychology of sex. and like turn-ons and all that stuff. So comment below with what scents turn you on, and don't be like cologne. We all know everyone loves cologne. Comment below with like something weird, like unpack, like go back in time and try to think of weird things that like weird scents that you link to sex for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm interested in that. Comment below, give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Follow me on Twitter at officialjack, and Ansel Elgort follows me on Twitter. You should definitely do the same. He was smart. He knows I'm a gold mine of good content. Mainly my content is about Ansel Elgort. But anyway, yeah, follow me on Twitter, officialjack, Instagram is Merridew. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.